Imagine moving a whole church. Something that large comes with big challenges. As Global's Calvin Toe explains, it was a trip one Saskatchewan woman was praying would be worth all the effort.
Ah, the prairie countryside. It's a peaceful place. Nothing to break up the view of wheat fields and rustling grass. Well, nothing but this steeple and a truck. And, well, there's a church on it, too.
They weren't built to move.
But it was, rolling carefully toward its destination.
So these old buildings are a challenge, eh?
It was on a trip from the small town of Cupar to its new home 20 kilometers away.
It's mine.
Andrea Lawrence is the church's new owner. She saw an ad for it on Kijiji, of all places. For $1,000, she could have her very own church. Problem is, she'd have to take it home herself. So she hired an expert.
We do this every day.
And so began the slow and steady trek to its new home, right beside her current house, which also happens to be a church.
This is a 1901 Presbyterian church.
Of course, though the church itself was pretty cheap, moving it wasn't.
I've sold almost everything. I had a 58 Cadillac Coupe Fleetwood and a 67 Coupe de Ville. I have a Hummer, had a Hummer, sold it. So this is all basically sacrificing just to get this.
Dearly beloved. That is how Andrea Lawrence's grandfather used to start his sermons in this very church almost 100 years ago. As it turns out, she has a deeply personal connection to this building that she didn't even know about when she bought it.
My mom, she was baptized in this church.
So her piece of history is also a piece of her family tree, and she's got big plans for it.
Have you seen the inside of it?
Turns out she's a digital artist. None of the art galleries in the city would take her work, so she's converting this house of worship to a home for her art, and hopefully that of many others. Since she's bought these two churches, others have been calling her, trying to sell her their unused churches. Apparently there's a market for them, but for now, she has enough on her hands.
That's it for now, I think. I think we're good.
This is the last church she'll be buying for some time to come. And with all it takes to move it, amen to that. Calvin Toe, Global News.